this time. Okay. No, I'm not going to look at that anymore because that's just a distraction. Alright, so the party is in front of the guild hall. You see Mordai there, and he's just like, you know what? I'm just not feeling it today. He just turns around and walks home. So it's basically morning time. You are rested and recovered from your last delve into Quasqueton, and the guild is ready to open its doors and get ready for the next venture into it. So, do you guys want to do anything before you set out, or talk to Aaron about anything? Do anything with your gear?
Let me check Mouse's stuff. Could probably use one of those healing scrolls.
Okay. Well, go ahead and get you one of those.
Does Erin have anything in particular she wants us to be doing, or just continuing general exploration?
General exploration. She does say that since you got a dwarf and a rogue, if you wanted to bring a elf with you or another dwarf, you might want to look for secret doors or weird passages because there's a lot of those. Apparently, there's more in there than you would think. So, and Melissa said that it's really hard to find Zeligar's actual study because nobody knows where it is. But she does know it's on the top floor. So.
On the top floor?
There are upper levels because that's where you're at is the upper levels. And there's a lower deck below, which is where the unfinished caves are.
Right. Well,
let me get you that
I
scroll.
suppose we'll have to keep our eye out for that. But if there's nothing else, then yeah, I guess we'll want to set out.
All right. Did you want to bring anyone with you, or just go the two of you?
What do you think? Should we bring a healer?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well, since it's only going to be the two of you, you're going to be the lucky recipients of Dorham, servant of Saint Cuthbert, or Saint Carmichael. He's a level 3 cleric who's more than happy to lend his awesomeness to you. Let me stage him up so you can see him. Yes, I am the best there is, and it's clear that you're in need of my services, since, clearly people are too scared to venture forth. But no need, I shall protect you.
Oh, now I like this guy. He's going to be a load of fun down there.
Oh, I know, right?
He informs you he is a Mistaran, so it is his home turf, and he can tell you loads of stories from his youth about the valiant Rogan the Fearless and Zeligar the Unknown, and he's quite the expert, well, in his own mind at least. So, all right, let's get you all over. Backwards. You're not going to do that. Activate. Storm. So you can ask him anything you want. He'll tell you whatever he knows if you have any questions. But that's one of the things that I want to really do is all of the pre-generated characters that I'm getting in these modules, we're going to make displaced Mistaran. So they are very interested in going with you guys and very interested in trying to, you know, reconnect with their own people and let them know they're okay.
Okay, good to know.
Not necessarily for now, but I mean, after this module, I really want to start laying into all of the little intricacies with the world. Is everyone able to control their characters?
Looks like I am.
And are the torches set okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I forgot Boris. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, Boris. People always ask when, Boris, not where, Boris. Alright, you're able to move now, Boris?
Yep, I'm good.
Sorry, let me give him a torch real quick. Vision 60, 30. There we go. So, as he goes on and on about, as though, you know, as a boy we used to play around Karamikos, which is where we're from here, and just goes on about local crap that you have no idea about.
What the heck is a Karamikos?
That's the land we're in. This is Karamikos, and then there is the land across the ocean. They came over here and founded it after taking care of some of the nasty inhabitants that were living here before. Bunch of savage heathens.
I thought we were on Mystara.
We are in Mystara.
But you just said we were on Karamikos.
That's the nation we're in. There are several nations. Mystara is the name of the realm.
So, a nation is not a realm.
No. The realm is all of the nations and planets and whatever else is here. And he just kind of waves his arms everywhere. That is the realm where the people live and the gods live, and all the other stuff that, you know, isn't physical is within this sphere of influence. That's how one becomes a deity. I myself can aspire to become immortal like the Saint Carmichael did before me.
Alright, whatever you say, man.
He just laughs and pats your shoulder. Ah, young one, you'll learn soon. There's much to this world. You can aspire to be anything. You okay there, Boris? Where'd you go?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just playing around with stuff. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm fiddling with my controls.
No, not a problem. I really
Hey
need to.
DM,
Yeah.
are +2 weapons bonuses applied automatically, or do I have to enter them in myself when I make a roll?
They should be applied automatically.
Okay, cool.
A quick question: how do I get
Oh yeah.
my face like to pop up in the chat? Like,
Oh, when you open up your character sheet, there's a button there that says Stage, right in the black bar on the very top of your screen.
okay, I figured out at the end, like of the last session, I was in, like, completely forgot.
Yep. And then once it's staged, you can do the rest. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Hello, Boris. There. As you guys come up to the entrance, the door is still open.
Oh, good. That's comforting.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh, okay, sorry, I have to brag a little bit here.
Did we forget to close the door on our way out last time? Or
Well, nobody said they were.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really shuts doors in here. You'll leave the doors open so that people who come in later can know that, like, hey, this room has at least been explored before, if not completely cleared out. If a door is shut,
like
that means
for
there's probably
for the
something bad
inside
behind
doors, that's one thing. But like for the main entrance.
Nah, we should definitely keep the outside entrance open.
Just from a DM perspective, the information I linked in the main chat here, this is on my website. So I'm actually able to link the website information of the rooms to the program here that we're using, so I can actually not have to look up and pull up the books anymore. Oh, I am so happy.
That's definitely pretty cool.
I'm hoping to modulate everything. Alright, you're at the first guard alcove. You don't really see anything new.
This is the location of the secret door that Mouse propped open last time, right?
That's the first alcove. You're thinking about the second alcove, I think. Let me double
We
check.
passed the first alcove. This is the second alcove.
Alright, let me double check because I had to re-upload the map. I may have forgotten to add that to the thing. Give me a second here. Let's get your... Yep, that is the second one. Yep, silly me, I forgot to add the secret door. Yep, and secret door. And secret door. Okay. Oh no, that's an ethereal wall for some reason. Those are fun. Those block light, but you can move through them as if they're not there. These are the secret doors. And I was so disappointed. This one Kickstarter that I really wanted to go through failed. But it's like this as a virtual tabletop, but it's completely 3D. And I can take a map, draw it, drop it in there, and it would build the dungeon itself from the 3D assets in there. So you can actually walk around in the exact dungeon, set up exactly the way you want, put the traps where you want, monsters where you want, and run through it like a first-person shooter.
That does sound pretty useful.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I want to demo this. Just give me the code. I will stream it. I will do everything with it, okay? But he's like, no, we want to do the Kickstarter. And I'm just like, you're not going to make it. You need someone to show you how to, you need someone to demo it. So I'm still trying to get him to do it. Okay, so based on the journal, you guys, Boris, you were here yet last time, right? On Thursday, or were you?
I was.
You were? Okay.
I was here.
Okay.
I was here physically. Mentally, that's another. I suffered from acute blindness last time, so.
Right. So you remember, based on the map that you had, that the pool room mouse went is forward, and then you went to the right, and that's where you guys got lost. Is because you went to the right instead of forward to where the pool room that mouse was going to the first time, where the troglodytes were.
Yeah, those troglodytes were a lot of fun. You really missed out, man.
Oh yeah, they sound like something you want to deal with.
You want to head up here? We haven't explored this way.
I mean, yeah, we might as well. Which way did you go? I lost you for a second.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, looks like we have a door up here.
Hang on, my computer's being laggy. I can't move the map.
Oh no. Try now.
There we go. Yep, that works. I can. Okay, that's better.
For some reason, I'm not able to move forward. Whatever, I'll do it from here. There we go. All right.
All right, should I have a go at listening at this door?
Sure. Can you roll your wisdom for me though, real quick? Okay, never mind. Go ahead and roll the listen at the door. Alright, you don't hear anything.
Alright, now I'll check for traps.
Alright, you don't see any traps.
Alright, she nods and she's like, alright, I don't hear anything back there or see anything, but you know, always the odds that it could be something quiet. So I'm gonna get out my spear. I'm gonna crouch down right here, and Boris, you open that door up, and anything that comes out, I'll stab it in the spine.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Let's get stabby.
There we go. Alright, so when you open the door, there you don't really notice anything. Just a long chambered hallway. But Mouse, you're probably gonna let out a groan as you get closer to the end of the hallway. So you go when you enter the room. Let me pull this up and read this exactly to you guys, as you found the bedchambers of the great and powerful Zeligar the Unknown, which I believe Mouse remembers quite well. Zeligar's personal chamber is a rather astute abode. Upon entering into the very large and fairly detailed stone carving which runs the most length of the north wall, about 70 feet in overall length. I actually have a picture. Copy image. Let's see if I can actually just paste it in chat. Of course it's not going to let me. Anyway, where did it go? The carved image is 70 feet overall. It depicts a mighty wizard, Zeligar himself, on a hilltop casting a spell in the air over the valley below, with an entire army fleeing in a confused panic. The east and west walls are devoid of any detail, although there are several wall pegs on each, apparently for hanging garments. There's minimum furniture within the room. Zeligar's bed, located in the southeast corner of the chamber, is framed in ornately carved rosewood. The headboard, besides showing the carved designs of two advantage, boldly features Zeligar's name highlighted in gold leaf. So Zeligar's name is on the bed frame itself, just big words, Zeligar, in gold leaf. It's really sturdy and has fine workmanship to it. And next to the bed is a rosewood nightstand with brass handle. There's also a table with 3 chairs, and you can see 2 doors that lead off into the distance, and you should know where one of the doors are, Mouse.
I look at the bed in the bed frame, and I'm like, well, this Zeligar sure seems to be a subtle man.
Let me get I want to see if I can get this picture, at least in the chat here. Oh, I know how to do it. Do it like that. Open image in the tab. Here we go. If y'all want to see what I got in my head.
That looks pretty cool.
So yeah, right up here, this whole feature is that image. So this man, this crazy wizard, took the time to carve out the mass destruction of a people and has
I
arranged
think we
his...
lost Mouse.
Who knows? Your laptop erupt in flames. Oh man, I was having fun having her come back in here. This is one of the first rooms they found in the last session, or in the last group, and she was rather upset with some of the results. So I was kind of hoping she would be back here. And she's replying right now. Let's see.
Mouse, can you hear me, lass? Say something.
Better have no other options. Yeah. It looks like Mouse isn't going to be able to come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That stinks. You suddenly hear masses horde, says Quasqueton inhabitants, wake up. No, I'm kidding. Not going to pull a death house on you.
Right.
Just trying to see if there's anything else we can do with that. I mean, I don't have anything planned. If you want to take the guy and try to, map out the area some more, you can. But again, it's two against the...
Keeping him... All right, hold on. Look at the map we have here real quick.
Or we can just call it and try to go in. Are you going to be able to play on Saturday or Thursday? I'm looking at
Thursday, yes. Saturday, I'm not sure.
Okay, let me check here. The schedules, calendar.
I'm not gonna lie. Saturday, I have another session with another group I'm doing, and that's at 8 Eastern time.
Okay. So looks like I have this Saturday is the Curse of Ard'Vanwa session, and the next Thursday is this Saturday and the next Thursday, and I'm alternating Thursdays and Saturdays. So
right.
It would be Thursday the 7th, Thursday the 21st, the 4th. So that would be good. And then we can try to...
So where are we in relationship to the map we have?
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
We're not on the map.
Let me get to pin.
I want to say we have at least accomplished something. And something to the map before we go.
All right, so you went up. Okay, you see where the map is, where it says trophy room?
Yes.
Okay, you see the little
Yes, sir.
hallway that goes north? That's the way you went.
The hallway that's north of the room.
Yes, because
Or-
you see where you see where S is with the little arrow. That's a secret door.
Okay.
And so you went past the first grouping, the first three-way hallway, and
Right.
you
Okay.
had
Okay.
yeah. So
Oh, I don't see why we can't poke around this.
okay,
I don't see why I can't poke around this room a little bit.
all right, that's fine with me. Mouse is gone.
I
Mouse
mean, I've got a
vanished.
healer, so
Yeah.
you're still here. You haven't left me, have you yet?
It's like, nope. Let me get her actually unstaged. If I can.
You get the hook, get her off stage.
Oh, I know how to do this. Their character. There we go. All right, mouse is gone.
Let's see here. There's one door, two doors.
There's
I
two
think
doors.
at the very least, I want to kind of check the doors.
Okay. So to check the doors, just go ahead and do a listen door check on your stat sheet.
I'm still looking around a little bit.
Okay.
Before I get to the doors. I might possibly be, sir.
What's that? Oh, you gotta check this one first?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm looking around the room right now just to make sure there's nothing missing. So,
But yes, I will check this.
Hello?
Oh, are you back, Mouse?
I am.
I
Yay!
can barely hear him.
So what did you work out?
What?
You said you seemed to have worked something out. May I ask what you worked out?
Oh, I managed to get access to a computer that would actually work.
Oh, that's always handy.
Okay, Mouse, I can barely hear you.
Oh my god. Give me a second.
Ah! Don't block.
Dorham just went and channeled the power of Saint Carmichael or whatever his servant. Yeah, Saint Carmichael. I cast light at level 3. You silly wizard. All right.
Oh, have you ever heard of
Epic NPC man.
Yes.
yes, Holy Nova?
You saw that they had the epic NPC man. They actually ran a full game with him, and he was an artificer or
I
artificer.
saw.
It was so great because he was like pulling out cabbage related shit from his
Yeah.
bag. I'm like, oh my god.
I didn't watch the whole way through, but I did kind of see it like the first episode, and I think they're still going with it.
Yeah.
If they're still going.
All right. So Mouse, you
All
remember
right.
that you've been in this place before, and you remember the crazy ass wizard, and you remember that there was something tickling your brain when you were at the front of the door because you recognized where you were. So I don't know if you remember much of what happened here, but I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna listen to this door.
Oh, heck fire. I remember this place. Oh, this is just...
Mouse, I can't hear you. You need to speak up.
Can you hear me okay, Kaiju?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I've literally
I can
changed.
somewhat hear you, but it's like the volume is like all the way down.
I've literally changed nothing.
If you right-click the Eureka icon, you should be able to increase the user volume. I have it up to 200%. Does that help, Ben?
I don't know how. Like, is he saying something?
I am now.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I can hear him, but it's just like really low.
I haven't changed anything, and furthermore, I have absolutely no clue how I would adjust my headset input volume.
No,
Actually, that's
I
a
was
little bit.
saying.
I think.
Okay.
Okay, so Mouse is gonna she's gonna come over here and take a look at these doors.
All right.
She thinks she remembers what they lead into, but caution is the better part of valor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, you listen and don't hear anything, but you're pretty sure that you were quiet enough to be sure of your result.
Okay, and she doesn't think that this door was trapped last time, but since this place has been repopulated, it's safe to
Mm-hmm.
check.
All right. You don't find any traps. Okay. So you were in a closet. Zoligar clearly
Oh,
must have taken care of his presentation due to the number of garments present. Room's rather large for a closet, but somewhat barren. It's made in the same hewn stone as the rest of the stronghold, and it was designed to hold his Zoligar's personal wardrobe. On one wall, there are many moth-eaten garments and bolts of cloth, but it looks to be there's some materials that are intact.
oh yeah. This is the desk. I remember this desk. I think there might be a trap in here somewhere.
We should probably check it before we open it. Then, or try and disable the trap at the very least.
There is in the closet. You don't see anything that's like has any drawers. It's all there is a table with several books on it in the corner here, and a actual closet. So you can check for traps on that one, which would be over
Yeah,
here.
really. I was just thinking that I would probably open it up haphazardly and just knock everything over. I figured I'd check for traps that way. That seems like a very expedient way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
But
as
you
long
know
as
what?
you're not in as long as you're not in the line of in the path of the trap, that would be a great way to check, right?
Yeah, as I say, best way to check a trap is to set it off and have it blow up in your face.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I get it now. That's what happened to you. I see. That makes sense.
Oh, nice. You are pretty sure there are no traps, and so you open it up, and
And something leaps out and attacks you.
no, I'm just looking here. The whole thing is the way they wrote this is really convoluted, and clearly classic 1979 D&D radio instruction. So just give me a second here. Corner, okay, so several bolts of cloth are stacked, well covered with dust, partially moth-eaten and deteriorated. There's several garments that are hung up, mostly coats and cloaks. They're musty and smell. They're also dusty and dingy and don't really look like you could do much with them. You are able to pick out 5 pieces of apparel that look to be mildly remarkable. They're studded with circular bits of pewter that are ornaments. This bit of garb, however, also suffered the ravages of age, so you could pretty much get about 4 garments compiled together to look nice, but you could probably sell only one of them. So you have 5.
Mouse is going to.
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say just long story short, you have 5 garments and one of them's worth something. The other 4 are wearable, I should say.
Mouse is going to try on each of them in turn. What colors are they?
Mostly purple and green. And
Oh, we're gonna do that. The fashion montage. So I have to judge the outfits you're trying on. What are you trying on?
What the hell is a montage?
Oh, you never heard of montage? So you do a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff to music.
You can play music?
I mean, I can't play music. I don't know how. I don't know where the music comes from. It just appears out of nowhere.
This planet is weird. Anyway, no. I would not trust you to judge outfits for all the gold in this place.
That is the wisest decision you have ever made.
In the corner, though, by the books and paper, you see books and papers, Boris, in the corner there. And
yeah, I'm going to go over there and get out of his line of sight, so I'm not looking at her as she's changing.
All right. There's 4 books that really stand out to you, along with a stack of papers that are being held with what's it called? Paperweight. It's an ornate onyx paperweight with the gold letter Z on top of it. It's just a big rock of pure onyx, and it has a bunch of papers on there that talk about the construction of Quasqueton. Shows that there is, let me see here, papers are written in common language. Upon examination, you can see it deals with mundane matters, an inventory of foodstuff, financial accounting of expenses, notes on construction work for the complex, and a couple of routine messages received by Zilligar and other unremarkable writings. Most recent date of any of these papers is about 3 decades old. But you have an itemized inventory list of the stuff that's supposed to be here, and you can tell there's a lot.
Right.
And the books you found, you might want to write these down, is The History of Keramikos.
History. Okay.
The Elvish Botanical Encyclopedia. Diary of Zeligar the Unknown. And the Keramikos Almanac. Sorry.
All right, the Elvish Botanical Encyclopedia.
Yep. Diary of Zeligar the Unknown. And the Keramikos Almanac. You can add the monogram paperweight also, if you wanted to keep it.
That and put it in my bag.
All right.
What was the last book again? I'm sorry. I know something looking.
This is the Keramikos Almanac. So basically, this allows everyone to have access to the local calendar, Elvish botanical information. I'm going to put in the Elvish library at some point. And then also gives access to Zeligar's diary and all the stories that I'm going to be releasing with that. So,
All right.
there you go. You have lore. And let's see here. There's also a lantern on the wall that you notice, but it has no oil in it, hasn't been used for a long time.
Does it look nice, or does it just look like a standard lantern?
It's just a standard lantern. I mean, if you had oil, you could fill it and use it.
I'm gonna pull on it. Is it like it's on the wall? All you said, or
It's just hanging on the wall like with a hook.
I'm gonna tug on it.
Okay, nothing happens. It's just, you notice it's just a lantern.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mouse, the desk outside next to the bed is what you sort of remember having issue with.
Oh, Mouse thought I was in a room. Well, Mouse has now put on one of the most intact of the purple and pewter decorated robes that she could find. And she's like sort of grabbed one of the edges of the cape and brought it around so that it's covering her the bottom of her face. She's like, I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Mouse Girl.
Awesome.
Okay.
Go
Well, if you're
ahead.
done with the faction,
You can put down ornate
Sorry?
robe of Zeligar in your inventory, Mouse, if you want to keep that one. I actually need to make an item page for that one. I have an idea on what it looks like. It's really tacky. I'm making green purple with green or purple with a green trim, and then we got like stars and moons and suns like covering it on the outside with like yellow, and just like make it look like those old 70s wizard outfits that they wore. Because come on, this is old school D&D. You have to have everybody look like, really, really weird. Big pointy hats and all.
It's called fashion, sweetie.
Exactly. Okay, so you're gonna check the dresser then, or the cabinet, or whatever it's called.
That's the plan.
Yes. There's something about the thing. Hold on. Okay, go ahead and roll the check for traps on it. I'll give you a bonus because you know there is something there. Okay, you don't notice it, but basically what it is it's a handle to the drawer, and there's a keyhole in it.
Okay. How many drawers are there on it?
Just one.
Why does it say that the game is paused?
Yeah, I can't move.
There you go. Sorry, I must have bumped my keyboard.
There we go. And I kind of want to check the bed.
Okay.
See if there's anything.
Can you do a
pillow on.
All right. You want to go ahead and give me a check for traps, Mouse? I'll give you a bonus on it since you already opened this one before. So
Okay.
try to get a 3 or less than 3, I should say. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. However, Mouse would like to use that 10-foot pole that she keeps on her person at all times to just try to open the drawer.
Okay. Go ahead. You don't really need to roll for that one because you just do it. Second here. There we go. Keep forgetting to move you guys in frame. Okay. Where did my notes go? There we go. Come on. Where'd you go? Those are lounge. Well, pigs. Where's the nightstand? Here it is. Yeah, okay, so you stand 10 feet back, and you just open the drawer, and you hear a small click, and you see where the keyhole is a little needle that would have shot out and stuck you with some oil. And it just looks like nasty, smelly liquid. So,
Gross.
inside, you see um, Ard. You see a wand and a silver medallion inside.
Ooh, okay. So let's see. We've got here a pointy magic stick, and this shiny thing. I'll keep the. Anybody want the stick?
I mean, I don't really have a use for a stick.
What about you over there, Captain Cuthbert? You want a stick?
He says, well, we could always just, donate it to somebody in need. I'm not needy or in need, so I'm sure there's other members of the Explorers Guild who might be able to use a magic stick. So why don't you keep hold of it, and unless you wish me to donate it to a good cause to one of our other people.
Donate. Right. Sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
donate.
we'll.
The art of charity. You should learn it well.
Right. Yes, definitely. I'll be sure to donate it. Let's go this way. And Mouse will take both the amulet and the wand and start heading off in a westerly direction.
Right,
I want to check under the bed first.
Okay.
I'm going to check under the bed before I follow.
All right. There's nothing under the bed, but again, just looking at roll your wisdom for me. I just want to see if your dwarven mind will run the numbers correctly.
Yeah.
Because you're a dwarf, you're into crafts and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Nice. You don't have a 7 wisdom, do you?
I do have 7 wisdom.
Oh, okay. I was just like, oh wow, okay, never mind. Well, it wasn't a terribly bad roll. Then you know that it's worth the entire bed is worth a lot. It's really fine workmanship. and you just know it can't be removed from the room without breaking it up and dismantling it. And doing so is going to cause a lot of damage. If you were to, get this entire bed out and sell it to somebody, you could probably get roughly about 700 gold for it. But it's a matter of actually getting it out of the room in one piece. If you were to sell the headboard itself and just try to drag the headboard back, then you could probably get 100 or 200 gold for it. But there is also the little problem of whose bed it is. And as much as your cleric friend has been going on about these people, selling it might not be a good idea because it might get people upset at you. It'd be like selling the Pope of the bed of the Pope to some people. You're like, wait, you have whose bed now? You cut it apart? What, are you crazy? We don't know if he's dead. We see he's dead, but we only say that because we hope.
Right.
No, but the book gives exact prices and how much we can try to hawk it for, but it also says there's an 80% chance you can't sell it because people are going to look at you with abject horror of what you did. I'm just like, oh my god. They actually thought that through. Okay, so we have another door over here. On this table is a pewter pitcher and 4 cups also.
That's not good.
All right, go ahead and add that to your inventory.
How do you spell pewter?
P-E-W-T-E-R.
Oh, that's right. Pewter. It's coming back to me now.
Thanks to Harry Potter.
What was that?
I said, I know that thanks to Harry Potter.
Well, I should know that thanks to Pokemon, but I forgot.
I know that because I have all the miniature figures that I paint. I'm focusing on all the pewter lead ones. Alright, so Mouse, can you roll your wisdom for me again?
I certainly can, but first I'm going to be like, Oi! Boris! Look! Treasure! A lot of treasure!
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so do you, as a player, recall this room last time? Here we go. Yeah. So I think Mouse forgot.
I think Mouse has something nagging in the back of her head, which is why she's sending the dwarf first.
Okay. Because you didn't fail by a lot. You're only 2 points off, so you're just like, something's not right. I remember being very upset last time I was here.
I'm almost hesitant to go now.
Alright, so when you come in here, it is a 10-foot wide hallway that opens out into a main triangle. It's an unusually shaped annex. Apparently it looks to be used for meditation and study as well as the practice of magic spells because the walls are completely covered in soot. And it looks like blast explosions, like somebody was hurling fireballs down this way. Can you roll your dwarven, what's that one skill? Let me pull up your dwarf. Human dwarf.
Construction tricks?
Yes, that one. Can you roll that one for me? Oh, never mind. Alright, You just notice it was. I'm trying to remember how I wanted to say this. You don't notice anything unusual about the room. I mean, whether you did or not, it really has no relevance, but I wanted to use that anyways. Anyways, at the south end of the room is a site which you just are completely impressed. There's large wooden chests just completely overflowing with jewels and riches beyond compare. There's like gold everywhere, and it's glowing. So, oh, I forgot to add the glow. Yeah.
Like naturally glowing, or
Like magically glowing, yes.
it's magically glowing? Okay.
Color.
I mean, this all looks impressive again.
How's that look?
They think we could. Oh wow.
Let me get the radius back a little bit here. Let's go 8.
I was gonna say it looks impressive, but it also looks very sus. If you're asking me. Because money doesn't
There we go.
just glow.
Well, this is a mad wizard.
What's with the hesitation? I thought dwarves were supposed to love gold.
I mean, doesn't mean I'm an idiot. All right, I touch one of the gold. I pick up a gold piece.
Your hand passes right through it, and the illusion collapses, and all there is just empty chests.
Mouse proceeds to lean against the wall, laughing. It totally got you.
Yeah. So there's nothing here. It's complete nothing.
You can check.
All right, I get a little closer. So the gold is gone. It's just 3 chests now.
Yeah, it's just 3 empty chests. They seem permanently glued to the floor, though, so you can't move them. Something I found out is a common feature with this place.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna check for.
What's that?
I'm gonna check each of them for traps.
Go ahead.
Should I roll for each chest or just one roll?
Just roll for each chest.
Okay. I'll start from the left and go. First one. Second one.
Okay.
And third one.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of shook them. Any traps that were there, you would have activated, but you didn't find anything. They're just kind of stuck there.
No, are they locked or?
No, they just open. They're just empty, open chests. Yeah.
Just to make sure I check for false bottoms.
All right. Yeah, checking for the traps and stuff. There's nothing in there. The chests are just completely empty.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, there's nothing here.
The poor dwarf. Mouse is all laughing at him, and the dwarf is like, no! This ain't right! You don't do this to a person! And you're just like scratching the bottom of the chest.
It looked so impressive at first. Now I'm sad.
Don't worry, friend. I may be laughing raucously at you, but only because I made the exact same mistake. These people were monsters.
Yeah, all right. Let's check. Let's go somewhere else.
Alright, give me a second here. Alright, if you want to stop for a second, Mouse. Let's get everyone all caught up here. Oh, excuse me. Where'd it go? Here it is. Alright, so as you're leaving the hallway, can everyone roll what is a listen check anyways? I'm trying to think what I want to do.
There's listen door, and I also have hear noise.
Alright, why don't you roll hear noise for me? Oh. The hair on the back of your head starts standing up as you hear the sound of bugs around the corner.
Around the corner.
Around this corner here, if it's gonna show up. Keeps changing.
Okay. Mouse is gonna go, ah, crap. And she's going to hop back in there and hide and like silently point towards the corner to Boris.
Okay, Boris is going to creep along this wall because he saw the he saw it.
Okay. Alright, so let me see about, because with Mouse doing the listen sound, I want to say that you guys have advantage. So, are you going to go after them, or are you going to try to escape them, or I wouldn't suggest
So
trying to negotiate them because they're not really intelligent, they're just bugs. They're giant centipedes.
Try it this way. Draw it back towards this door so I can stab it from behind.
Yeah, all right. Let's try that. Yeah. Are they they're just chilling in that little hallway there? Or?
Yeah, they haven't noticed you yet because Mouse caught them, heard them with their listening skills. So I haven't activated combat. They haven't noticed you yet.
Right.
You know how bugs are. They're off in their own little world until you poke and prod them.
I mean, they ain't hurting nobody right now. They haven't seen us, so maybe
Right,
just not. And it doesn't look like there's anything over there.
There is.
That would require us to go over there.
Well, no, but we're part of our job is, clearing the place out, making it fit for human habitation. I don't think giant bugs are a part of being fit for human habitation. Maybe I'm wrong, but, you know,
No, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, we probably gotta get rid of them.
like use
Call
that
it-
big hammer,
call it
bang on your shield,
exterminate.
make a little noise, draw him towards you.
Show them towards me. All right. Do you want me to bring them past the door, maybe?
Dora
Maybe like
asks,
stab.
Dora asks if is there something he wishes to him to do.
I'm sorry. What was
Is there something you wish the cleric to do?
that?
Probably stick with Boris. Help with the whole.
Yeah,
luring
you can help us
doors
draw the
sneak back.
Okay.
centipedes out at the very least. So yeah, let's get behind. Let's get here.
All right.
And we'll start bashing her, make a noise, and have them creep over, and then Mouse will stab them from the doorway.
All right.
Actually, let's get back a little more so there's room for him to. So I think
Okay.
past the door might be the best option. Might be a good option.
Okay. So like that, and then you want to go ahead and just try to initiate combat by banging and everything and stuff. All right. Let's see what they do with these encounters. I like reaction rolls. Things will actually be slow. Sorry, I'm just surprised. Curves both sides. Okay, so you get one free round. So, do you want to just bang on your shield, or do you have any like missile weapons you want to throw at them and try to hit them? Because I know Dorm has a sling. Hello? Oh,
I what?
I was asking Boris if he wants to just bang on his shield, because you get a free round right now, because you're surprising them. So do you have a ranged weapon you want to try to hit them with? Because they are within range. You can see this one at least. So if you want to try to hit
Looks
them
like it just dropped from the Discord.
Oh, oh no. Says he's frozen. We'll wait. Oh, jeez, looks like I'm getting frozen too now. Did your game crash too?
Oh, I'm fine.
Alright. There we are. Oh, really? It's gonna start doing this again.
I'm just going to do an experimental roll real quick here.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I saw the roll on the alternate one, but I didn't see it on the main. So you didn't have any problems with your roll there?
It looks like. Oh, do magic weapons in first edition only modify the attack roll and not the damage roll?
It should modify both.
Oh, huh. Oh, I'm sure I can adjust that. Hang on. Well, that's helpful. Let me try again.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Also, next to the damage, there's that little, like, it looks like kind of a teardrop. What does that
Okay.
mean?
That means it can be applied to the person you're targeting. So whenever you're targeting a monster, you click that button and it removes 4 hit points from its hit point pool. But it should
Oh,
automatically
gotcha.
do it. But it's there for me to manually do it if I need to.
That makes sense.
Okay, magical items are divided into 2 camps: permanent and temporary, which they are either used once, such as potions, and number of times, such as once. Notify what it does by testing it. Hireling is ordered to do the testing, has the right to expect to keep the item. That's funny.
Out of curiosity, do I sound any louder now?
To me, you sound good.
I was looking at my settings and I unchecked a box labeled noise reduction.
Yeah,
There's no description of it, but am I any clearer?
you are to me.
Oh, well. Glad to know.
Okay.
I basically try to always use push to talk because my family is loud sometimes.
Yeah.
Granted, so am I, but you know.
Yes. Trying to find that information for the stupid magical weapons. Oh, yeah, excuse me. No, it's definitely, there it is. Yeah, it's +1 on both ends. I actually
Okay.
have instructions on how to create and craft magic items and stuff now. Trying to figure out what to do with those 20 dragon claws you guys looted. I guess 20 dragon claw daggers or something?
Yeah, Dragon
Yep.
Claw knives. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Dragon Claw tipped crossbow bolts. Mouse would like that.
Mm. Why not just a dragon claw crossbow? Have the claws be the crossbar.
How would that be any good?
Harder material. I mean, I don't know about necessarily pulling it back, but I'd have it be an enchanted weapon at least, +1. As far as making it, I'd have to look into how to actually do it. My idea is you have a top-end forge available to you with housed full of blacksmiths who can make anything you damn well want, but it's a matter of material costs and ensuring that you can give them material that doesn't break their hammers.
I
Because
mean,
they can make you daggers until they're blue in the face. They don't care. But working with dragon bone using steel, just regular shitty steel, you're going to be breaking your equipment over instead of the dragon.
yeah. Mouse is basically like, yeah, I mean, if there is a way to make a crossbow like that, then heck yeah, I would love it. But I don't want to make it myself. I mean, that defeats the whole purpose of being a thief.
Exactly.
Other people do the work for you, and then you profit off of it.
And other people's money. Great Danny DeVito movie. How are we doing with Ben? Come on. Yeah, I wasn't even planning for this fight. This is one of those pure random chance ones that just came up. Every 2 rounds, you get a 1 out of 6 chance of something showing up, and of course now when we get to some action, gremlins come out.
Naturally. And Mouse is like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's skewer some bugs. I've got this new spear I want to try out.
And then Boris starts T-posing.
Hey, welcome back.
No. We see you, but we don't hear you.
How about now? Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can all hear each other.
Just the question now of whether or not
Whether or not what?
we listen.
Oh. All right, so we're going to
I should be in the game in a moment.
All right. You have bugs to skewer. The bugs. Let's go, Boris. Let's go. Boris is fighting back. The crew is trying to be quiet, not to draw attention to the centipedes just yet.
Fun fact, centipedes are named for the number of their legs. Centi being an archaic language's word for 100, and centipedes having something like, I don't know, 50 legs. It makes perfect sense.
Stage. Yeah.
Just
Wow, the little
start
mouse is well
doing
learned.
it in when I get in. So
Okay. What's exactly the problem going on with it, Ben?
load. Here we go. So is there any error messages with, or you're using Firefox It's
now,
just
right?
saying it's saying at the top my thing's slowing down, but I'm starting to see more. So
Okay.
but yeah, why don't we just keep going and
Okay.
I'll act out what I want to do, and then when I get in, I'll get in.
Okay.
Just we're not taking up too much time.
Okay. So I was gonna ask, did you have a ranged weapon to try to actually do a one hit?
I do not. I was thinking of just making a bunch of noise and kind of luring them over here.
Okay. That's fine. Let me double check to see if Dorm actually. Nope, he doesn't either. Oh yeah, I thought I'd give him a bow or something. Or no, he's a clerk. Never mind. All right, so you both take your turn getting these moving, and so what's your movement rate? 60.
Here we are.
Yeah, it looks like my thing keeps locking up every time I try to drag again. Wasn't doing this last time. So I'll just do it the right way. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Come on, reload. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the centipedes forward, get them in a position because they're going to rush you. And then we're going to roll for initiative to see what turn order they're going to attack in. Or what turn order, whether it's going to be you guys or them attacking. But I will give you an advantage.
Okay. How do I roll?
Hold on. Damn thing keeps locking up whenever I'm trying to move these centipedes. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There you go. All right. Moment. All right. Looks like the centipedes got initiative. So first one is going to attack. Okay. Going to attack Boris. Or not Boris. Doran. And bite him. And the attack fails. What the crap? In combat. Turn tracker. Let's try this again.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I fixed you.
Nope, lost Ben again.
Okay, good. Alright, so Centipede, begin combat. Why didn't it do group?
It looks like you just made it Boris's turn?
Yeah. Give me a second. It's supposed to be group combat. So, there we go. All right. So Mouse and Boris go and Dorm go first. So you guys can pick what you want first.
Okay. So. Okay, looks like I have got the centipede targeted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just step out behind him. And I am going to like stab him from behind because I don't think the centipede noticed me, right?
Nope.
Okay, good. So
Nice.
and that damage is doubled because it's a sneak attack.
All right. Well, for something with only 2 hit points, you skewered it like there's nothing else to it.
And it's Mouse's turn.
Yep. What? Okay, whatever. Boris's turn next.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. Ben, is it hammer time?
Lost Ben again.
Oh no. Ben says that he's gonna try to keep coming back, but he's probably gonna have to call it because he's not able to get back on. So let's just get through this fight. I'll roll the hit for him because he's just gonna use the hammer. He misses. And we're gonna have Dorm hit next. Warhammer. Nice. He crushes it.
Woo!
Yay. Alright, centipedes are dead.
Yay! Okay. We survived centipedes, which is better than I think the first group to come in here did.
Yeah.
But Mouse is pretty sure that the corridor down here
Mm-hmm.
is the way to the back out. So she's
Mhm.
thinking that probably we ought to head out with the treasure that we found down that way and
Okay.
get back to the guild.
Yes. Okay. Let me just. I will measure it out. See if there's any encounters. 1, 2. I'll do 3 rolls. Any ones? Nope. All right. So I'll get you guys transported back. Hold on. Sorry, phone call. All right, so let's just get you all back to the guild and active. I'm letting Ben know what's going on. All right. So let's see here. So which treasures did you get right now? Just so I can look them up real quick.
I got Zeligar's fancy robes. I got
Okay.
the silver amulet and the wand.
Okay. So nobody knows what the hell the wand is. It doesn't work. What I should say is it works, but it doesn't work. Meaning they don't want to call it a fake wand. It looks like Zeligar was in the middle of making a wand, but he never really finished it. So it's charged, it has the glow, but it's not anything that you can cast with.
Okay.
The fancy robes are worth 15 gold if you were to sell them, but they're just that, fancy robes. You definitely could probably sneak into a wizard's ball. And the amulet, where was that? That's worth about 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
And
Well then,
it's it.
I'm not selling the robes, I think, but I will sell the amulet and just give away the wand for study, I suppose. Um, yeah.
Okay.
And of course, I'll turn my healing scroll back in.
Okay. And the XP that you got from the encounter, those are half a hit point, I think. Yeah, so those two giant centipedes are worth 10 XP total. So that would be split between 5 for you and 5 for Ben.
Wait, what was that? I didn't quite catch it.
Actually, let me do. What I want to do this week is I want to go over all of the stuff and just kind of get a baseline of what everyone's at. So let me just go and calculate all of that together and get everyone's total final gold and XP, because you're supposed to add it all together and then divvy it up and then split it, and it's weird. It's a lot of
Right.
math. So, but any of the treasure value that the party gets is going to be distributed evenly amongst each other with the XP value. You can keep and divvy up whatever valuables you want. If you want to store them or cash them in. But the idea between the EXP value of gold is you're getting credit for the difficulty of obtaining the item. So that way, if you were to keep a gemstone that's 500 gold, you would still get the 500 gold worth of XP for the treasure item, and that XP would be divided amongst everyone fairly, but you'd still get to keep the one object, which is, the 500 gold piece gem.
Right.
Okay.
So, practically speaking, does that, like, we're calling the session for now and you're going to sort of figure that out on your own time? Or
Yes.
do you want me to stick around?
No, I
Alright.
can do that on my own time. Sorry about that.
Fair
I
enough.
didn't mean to ramble on.
It was cool to deal, like, 8 times the damage necessary to kill something in one hit.
Right. And it's nice to be able to pass out that spear to someone, because it's like on the treasure list, this big, bold spear +2. It's like one of the biggest things on here.
And our little frickin' street rat has it. Nice.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get this worked out some more. So I will talk to you later. I'll get the stream ended. Not that it got many views today, but it is a Monday at 3. So, oh. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Definitely. I'm glad I was able to make it and do stuff. It was nice.
Yeah, me too.
Talk to you guys later.
Alright, bye.